Hello, my fellow members of Boston Sports Nation. Welcome to another edition of the Royal Rooters podcast. This is episode 7, the January the 7th, 2026 edition. I am your host, Tom O'Shea. Yep, 2 straight losses in a row for our Boston sports teams. Yeah. And also some not too great news for the Red Sox, or they've just did something tonight. But we'll talk about that pretty soon. Sorry for the long pause. I was trying to think. All right, let's get into the Celtics recap. All right. Everything was going good. You thought, okay, it's going to be a nice night at the Garden. I mean, it's a little back and forth, but the third quarter you thought, okay, maybe we might sneak out a win here. Then late into the fourth quarter, literally 6 minutes or so to go in the game, Denver went out on a run. They capitalized on some of our mistakes, our bad shooting, turnovers, just bad mistake, fouls, just not great. And win streak comes to an end, and Denver gets out of Boston with a win, 114-100. Yeah. All right. So I won't go too much into the game. I was only awake for, once again, I laid on the couch to watch the game, and I went, fell asleep. So I got up and around maybe like late into the second quarter, or late into the first half, and then a little bit more in the third quarter. But I watched a little bit more of the fourth quarter. It was just not great for the most part. I just thought, all right, it's kind of back and forth, but I thought, okay, so there was a time where the Celtics got on a pace and on a run. I thought, okay, nice. We're going to get out of here. I mean, Anthony Simons was shooting lights out tonight. I mean, there was a time he was like just draining threes at one point. 3 for 4 for the three-pointer, man. I thought, all right, 75%. Lead scorer was once again Jaylen Brown with 33. Nice. That adds to his MVP MVP resume for this season. I blanked there. Sorry about that. As I said, off the bench, Anthony Simons led the bench with 15 points. All right, good. Here's a nice stat: 20 rebounds from Anitas Keita, and ESPN kind of alluded to this too with a notification. Here's a neat stat. This is kind of funny. So, 10 of these rebounds were offensive, and 10 of them were defensive. Oh, that's kind of a nice stat. That is kind of nice. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, I was about to say. And they did say something about it, like it was like some kind of achievement or something like that. I have to see where the notification is. I think we might have passed it. Here we are. All right. Here we are. All right. So Anitas Keita is the first Celtics player with 10 offensive rebounds and 10 defensive boards in a game since 1989. Ooh, man, almost over 30, almost 40 years. Ooh. Good Lord. Man, that's a neat stat. All right. Hey, Mr. McNigma. Welcome to the chat. Nice. Yeah. So it was, for the most part, as I said, Anitas Keita led with 20 rebounds. All right, assists. Hello. Talking about the Celtics game, Mr. Enigma. Yeah, we went to an all Boston sports podcast. I want to try to keep these little episodes short and sweet for the most part. Yeah. So assist wise, let's see who led in assists. Actually, it was a two-way tie between Derek White and Jaylen Brown. Nice. All right. Steals, Peyton Pritchard, P. Rabbit, and Sam Hauser. Nice. Yep. We just got into that 114-100. Yeah. Hey, welcome, Jay Hatter. Nice. Welcome. Yeah. So pretty much that. All right. Hello. Yeah. Hello. Welcome, Jay Hatter. Yeah. All right. We're getting some attractions. So nice, nice. All right. As I was saying, blocks. We're free, so pretty good. For well, three from Derek White. Yeah. Six in total for everybody else. Yeah. How we do in field goals? All right. So we shot 45.3%. So 43 out of 95. All right, free pointers 15, 15 made, 38 attempted, so 39.5. Yeah. All right. Just me. Oh, it's just you in in the Matrix. All right. All right. I'll come back in. Okay. All right. Clear Nash. Yeah. All right. All right. So we were 9 for 15 in free throws. 60. So yeah. And yeah, so literally the fourth quarter just kind of, as I said, basically just went off the rails. Um, we were up, or basically up, literally 6 or so minutes, and then Denver decided to, hey, let's just go on a run kind of deal. And that's kind of where the game kind of got away from us. So yeah, it was just not one of those nights. Yeah, so a 14-nothing run midway through the fourth. So yeah, that was ugh, just as I said in basketball games, you make the mistakes late in the game, it will cost you. All right. All right. So let's wrap up this game. All right. So at the end of the night, I don't fall off. So right now in the Eastern Conference, right now it is Detroit Detroit right now. They hold on, let me wrap. Or so we are 23-13 right now, and literally now after getting back for the second seed in the Eastern Conference, we are now back to third. The Knicks jumped us. Yeah. How about the West? Right now, it is the defending champs, the Oklahoma City Thunder, 31-7. And if you want to know Detroit's record, it's 28-9. All right. So yeah. So who's the worst right now? As I said, it's the Pacers. They have lost 13 straight. They are 6-31. Yeah, you heard that. Yeah, they were in an NBA championship last season. They were in the NBA Finals against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Yeah, and a lot of it is too. I think Tyrese Halliburton's out. He's kind of has the same thing what Jason Tatum had. I mean, he's out the remainder of the year. So, but it doesn't mean Jason Tatum doesn't have a chance to come back this season. Maybe. I don't know. And they keep on saying that he could make a return this season, but I'll believe him when I see it. One guy. Yeah, one guy can make a difference. Yeah. Except right now with the Celtics, with Jason Tatum being out, it really hasn't made too much of a difference. I mean, Jaylen Brown has basically carried the team on his back for the most part. As I said, as if you have been watching the game, Jay Hatter, I mean, it looked like, I mean, he at one point he was scoring 30 points in a game, and it looked like he even dropped 50 against the Clippers at one point. Like he was kind of almost close to like breaking or tying Larry Bird's record at one point for games with 30 with consecutive games with 30 points or more. Yeah. Forward, yeah. Yeah, I think guard too. I think Jaylen Brown is a guard too. Yeah. All right. So the next time the Celtics do play again, it will be Friday night, 6 p.m. at home against the Toronto Raptors. That'll be a 6 o'clock start. Well, my time, 7 o'clock Eastern time. But whatever time zone you live in, that's when it'll be. So yeah, they'll be at home at the Garden against the Raptors. And then let's get into some Red Sox news. Well, I mean, it's not really Red Sox news. It's kind of dumb, kind of little stat. So during the Celtics game or close to the end of the Celtics game, it was reported that the Colorado Rockies have finally signed a free agent. It was Mike Lorenzen. He used to pitch for the Royals. So now, how that affects the Red Sox? Well, somewhat of a not kind of useless stat. It now puts us as the only team right now who has not signed a free agent this offseason. Oh, but we made trades. We trade trades. I mean, we can at least count for that trades. Yeah, I mean trades. Sonny Gray, Wilson Contreras. We made trades with the Cardinals pretty much only for the most part. Yeah, I was about to say, hey, can we get we do kind of need a second baseman. Can we get Brendan Donovan? Yeah. Although I did see some news, and we'll kind of wrap up the show here. I did kind of see a report this evening that I'm not sure. I kind of want to take these reports with a grain of salt too, because you can never legit know. Isn't there a? I'm not really sure, huh? So what do you mean, Jay? Oh, 7 hour. What does that mean? Like, what are you referring to? Hold on. I'm trying to find. So, oh, 7 foot. Oh, out of college for the Celtics. The Celtics, or I do want to know Anitas Keita. Maybe he's still in college. I think so. Oh, hold on. Well, yeah, out there. Um, well, I did see a report. I think it was somebody, Ken Rosenthal or Scott Williamson, were saying that um that Bregman or the Red Sox made a competitive offer to Alex Bregman under the hoop. All right. Hold on, I'm gonna find him. 7 foot 2 inch college player. All right, here we go. Olivier Rogier, or he's a Canadian player, I think. Yeah, this is a Canadian dude. He plays for the Florida Gators, huh? I think. Yeah, that's him. That's him. Yeah, yeah. Or taller. This is what Google AI is trying to tell me. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I typed his name. Tallest player. Hmm? Yeah, that's a huge dude. Yes, he is a huge dude. Yeah. He's a very huge dude. I want to look at a picture of this dude. Picture of this dude. Golly. And he's white. Yeah. He's white. Yes, 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 he is. And he's from Canada. Yes, yes. Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say, kind of a little bit of a Taco Fall in a way. I mean, that was a dude the Celtics had. Like, that was a very tall dude. How big of a deal the Celtics fans made this dude kind of deal. Like, just how, like, hey, yeah, I can just remember times in games where it was like we were up by like a certain amount of points, and everybody was chanting like "put Taco in" and stuff like that. And I thought, okay, yeah, yeah. Career didn't last too long in the NBA or with the Celtics. I mean, that dude had some potential there. Yeah, but that might be a nice dude to maybe have. Olivier Rajo. I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. If not, I mean, we'll figure it out eventually. We'll learn it eventually. All right. Who's that dude? All right. All right, let me type him in. All right. We might be going for the longest episode. I think the longest episode might have been last weekend. Here we are. Kind of a big dude. Kind of looks like man. He's bigger than Shaq. Oh, no way. 7'11". Oh, yeah. Oh, well, nice. Jay Hatter, thanks for liking the show. Nice. All right, we got another follower. All right. What is this? I see another picture. He can't even fit for the room. Oh, he's a big dude, man. Man, it's like head's about to ready to hit the ceiling. Oh, unreal. Unreal. All right. All right. We're going to call it a night real quick. But before we go, I'm going to tell you what's on the schedule for tomorrow, at least for games. Looks like the Bruins are coming back home after their West Coast road trip. Yeah, after their immature loss from last night, I wasn't able to watch that game for the most part. I went to bed after the second period. But yeah, I mean, yeah, Strom had some words to say about that game. Yeah. All right, so they come back home and they start hold on. Where? Here we are. All right, so they start. Where's the schedule? Here we are. All right, so they start a literally 5-game homestand. All right, good. Starting tomorrow against the Calgary Flames. That game will be a 6 p.m. start, 7 p.m. Eastern time, but whatever time zone you live in the world. Yeah, so basically just check what time it is, kind of deal for the game. But yeah, that's what the only game, at least Boston sports related game for tomorrow. That is Bruins versus Calgary Flames back home at the TD Garden. When does the Winter Olympics start? So next month. All right. Yeah, because I'm looking at it now. I mean, there's like 2 weeks where looks like nobody, or at least the Bruins looks like they're playing. So yeah. All right. All right. So we got that settled. All right. So we're gonna call it a night. All right. So tomorrow we'll recap. Right after the Olympics. Yeah. Right after the Olympics. So, the Super Bowl. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, right after the Super Bowl. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. I get what you're trying to say, Jay Hatter. Yeah. 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 Hopefully the Patriots are in the Super Bowl, but you never know. Yeah. So, cool. Yeah. Yeah. Very cool. All right. So, we're going to wrap up the show. That ain't bad, Super Bowl. That wouldn't be bad. I mean, if the Patriots don't get in, I think that would probably be my pick for the Super Bowl. Broncos and Rams. Yeah. And we'll have Bad Bunny at the halftime show. All right. So we're gonna call the night tomorrow. We'll see how yeah. Bold prediction. All right. Yeah. Seattle loses to the Rams in the playoffs. All right. Is that the NFC Championship or divisional round, wild card round? Which one? Yeah. All right. All right. So, okay, yeah, divisional round. All right, that might be a divisional round. All right, book it. All right. All right, so we'll call it a night. So tomorrow we'll recap Bruins and Flames and whatever Boston sports related news. Heck, maybe Bregman might sign at that point. Maybe we might sign a free agent or make some move. Patriots news, Celtics news. Yeah. All right. So we'll call it a night, everybody. Thank you for everybody that joined the chat, and we'll see you tomorrow. Mañana.